so that you go ahead and feel your back, the lower part of your back, straightening out a bit. That's what happens when you curl in your tailbone just slightly. I want you to think about your spine. Think about your crown point of your head, which is the very top of your head. Imagine something or someone is reaching down from the ceiling and grabbing the hair at the top of your head or at the crown point and pulling gently up, just gently up to where your neck and your back elongate and straighten. And then imagine they release it and gently your head stacks over your neck and all the bones of your spine just stack one by one. I want you to think about your shoulders. Go ahead and roll them up and back slightly, nothing dramatic, just slightly up and back. Let's think about your tongue. A lot of meditation tapes neglect to tell you what to do with that. So we're going to tell you. We learned this from Tai Chi practice, to take the tip of your tongue and rest it where the teeth meet the roof of the mouth on top, the soft palate, right where the teeth and the roof of the mouth meet. Put the tip of your tongue there. See if you can hold it there throughout the whole class. Your eyes are closed. Think about what you see in front of you. Obviously, it's dark, it's black, but there's stuff happening. But your field of vision in front of you, think about it. You can actually stare 10,000 miles into the distance. Have that kind of far-looking attitude as you're staring in the darkness behind your eyes. This is a good meditation position. Now, it doesn't matter if you're lying down, doesn't matter if you're lying or sitting back. What matters is that you feel well supported, but very loose. I'd like for us to take 4 deep cleansing breaths. That's where you're breathing in as much as you can and breathing out as much as you can. It might help to think about your belly. Think about your belly like a balloon, filling up as you breathe in all the way, and then squeezing empty as you breathe out. 4 of those deep cleansing breaths. We like to start all our classes by relaxing our body. Let's go ahead and do that. A relaxed body makes for easier meditation. I'd like you to think about your jaw. Go ahead and relax your jaw. Just tell it to relax and relax it. Relax your jaw. Your eyes, all the muscles around your eyes and in your face. Go ahead and relax those. The top of your head, the back of your head, your scalp. Relax all those muscles now. You're already experiencing quite a bit of relaxation all throughout your head. Let's let that travel down through the neck. Go ahead and relax your neck. Let it continue to spread down into your shoulders, this relaxation. Relax your shoulders now. Relax your chest. Relax your upper arms. Relax your back. Relax your lower arms and your hands. Relax your stomach, your abdomen. Relax your hips and your pelvis. Relax your legs, your upper legs, your knees. Continue down to your lower legs and your ankles. Relax those. And now your feet. Go ahead and relax your feet. Let's spend a minute just being relaxed. Nothing else. Just enjoy this feeling of relaxation. Enjoy the sensation of relaxation. Go ahead and thank yourself. Say a deep and sincere thank you to yourself for allowing this opportunity to just relax and be still. We're going to learn the 4 steps of mindfulness training. And with most mindfulness exercises, it begins and ends with the breath, something we take for granted, we barely think about, unless we're having some trouble with it, or unless we sit down and make an effort to be present for our breathing. As you breathe in naturally without thinking about it too much or forcing it, ask yourself, where do you feel the breath the most? Is it the tip of the nose and the nostrils, the back of the throat, the filling and emptying chest, the rising and falling of your diaphragm? Where do you feel most connected, most aware of breathing? Once you're sure where that is, simply rest all of your attention in that one spot. Try to put all of your attention there in that place that you most feel your breath. What does it mean to put all of your attention there? To feel maybe at the tip of your nose a cool feeling as you breathe in and a warm feeling as you breathe out. Or in your abdomen as it rises and falls or fills and empties like a balloon. Be fully present for that experience. If you sit long enough, eventually the thought will creep in and distract you. If you sit even longer, you'll find your mind running away with thoughts. It's natural. All you have to do is recognize that. Recognize the thought as an experience. And as you do recognize the thought, watch it just dissolve. Watch it disappear as quickly as it came. And then gently and without judgment, bring yourself back to your breath, to that place where you experience breathing. You will have thoughts arise. Don't be disappointed or frustrated with yourself. You might try simply looking for those thoughts. Where are they? Where do they exist? And as you do that, they'll disappear. They'll just disappear. And then gently start all over. Start back with the breath. Now we're going to add sensations of the body. Feel your body, where it is, where it sits, on furniture, on the ground. Feel that space where your body comes in contact with what's beneath it. Feel the pressure. Feel the sensation of weight. Put all of your attention there as you continue to breathe in and breathe out at a normal rate. Put your attention in your seat or on your back, wherever you feel the sensation of sitting. Remember when thoughts creep in and distract us, not to be disappointed or frustrated. Simply experience those thoughts the way you do the breath or the sensation of the body. Be present for those thoughts and let them simply unravel, returning your attention to the sensations of the body. Let's expand our sensations of the body from this feeling of sitting to this feeling of having a body in space. The cool air on your skin, the feeling of the fabric on your body, the weight continuing to rise up through the back and the neck, maybe an itch here and there, a buzzing feeling. Be open to any of these sensations and experience them as they happen. Anytime a sensation arises, just give it your attention, experience it, and let it just wash away, returning to a feeling of resting openness. Now let's shift our attention again to what we hear. Background sounds, buzzing, traffic, even my voice as it impinges on your conscious experience and then just disappears. Rest open to the sounds that you hear. Give them your attention. Let them come and go. and rest open. If you find yourself overly distracted by any sound or fixated on any sound, just like we do with our thoughts, be present for it, experience it without judgment. Return to resting openness. If you find yourself extremely distracted, go back to the beginning. Start with the breath, add to it the sounds and the sensations of the body. Sounds will come, sounds will arise, and then they'll simply go away. You have no control over that. Give up control. Let it happen. Be present for it. Let it unhappen. Return to resting openness. The next element is sight. With your eyes closed still, you may notice that it's not just darkness in front of you. As you look out 10,000 miles, you might see shades and shapes, movement. Just rest, gazing, and open to whatever experience comes into your visual field. Try to keep all your attention in your visual field. Move from shape to shape, light pattern to light pattern. Now the hard part. Let's see if we can extend this experience of resting openness to include the breath, to include the sensations of the body, the sounds, and what we see in our visual field. Let's practice resting openness where we're ready for any experience to come and wash over us and be present for it. But then returning to this feeling of resting openness, gently and without judgment. I suppose if there's any lesson here, besides the simple practice of being present for experience, it's that whatever the experience, it's all the same, whether it's your thoughts, the sounds, the breathing, the sights, or the sensations of the body. They're just experiences. We only give them the weight that we choose to give them. Ideally, we experience them all equally with resting openness. That's what meditation practice is. Can't shut out the sounds any more than we can shut out our thoughts, but we can let them wash over our experience, be present for them, almost grateful for them, and then return to resting openness. In the last minute of this session, bring your attention back to your breath, back to where you feel it most. Be fully present with all of your attention there. See if there's any difference than when we did this to begin with. Go ahead and draw in a deep breath and hold it. Open your eyes and exhale, bringing yourself back into the space where you are. And when you feel ready, go ahead and join us back on the Zoom with your camera and your microphone. No hurry.
Oh. Hi.
First one back. Hey. Well, I hope everyone enjoyed that. I sure did. I'm getting in the habit of actually practicing meditation as I teach it. And that's been pretty cool, because when I first started off, it was just concentrate. I'd start with a script. I'd just go like that route, but I wasn't personally meditating as I was doing it. But I've been getting in the habit of doing what I'm telling people to do. And it's been pretty cool experience.
Very nice.
Really nice. Do you ever like kind of drift off when you're meditating, and how do you bring yourself back into the role?
Absolutely. Yeah. I try to only meditate in the mornings usually. It's a lot harder at the end of the day, or if I do specifically meditations for sleep at night, those are useful too. But I don't have it happen as much anymore, mostly because I guess I'm not trying to be empty, like we do when we try to sleep. We try to empty everything. We try to empty our mind. We try to empty all of our experience. And if make your training more about experiencing those things, then you'll find yourself less likely to drift off to sleep. Although it's a challenge, and especially on longer meditations. I usually run these about 20 minutes, and in any one we would do, say, just the breath or just the sounds or just the body. And when you cap them at about 20 minutes, you tend to not lose people. But 30 minutes is pretty much pushing it for even a regular meditator. So you want to avoid falling asleep, that's for sure.
Right.
But yeah, I think timing them at 20 minutes. And if I have an hour-long class, what I'll do is I'll have a 20-minute session and then a little break and some discussion and some other stuff, and then do a completely different kind of meditation. Like I'll start off with the mindfulness meditation and then have a little break, and then go ahead and do say a loving kindness meditation or something like that, just to kind of keep it from being the same thing throughout the whole hour. So there are little tricks to help keep people, but timing is more than anything, to answer your question in a roundabout fashion. keeping it about 20 minutes, 25 minutes max is usually the best way to do that. For reals.
Was it 2 or 3 times when I was really relaxed, and then your voice would startle me? Like, did that happen to anyone else? It sort of wakes.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, I get that husky baritone going. Yeah.
Hi, Tara. Hi, Robin.
Do you find it easy to sort of drift off, Tara, or do you stay pretty present for it, or what's your experience with that?
I stay pretty present for it. I was a little drifty today. This chair's so comfortable.
Are you in Chris's office?
I'm in Chris's office, yeah. I was like, whoa, wait a minute. But I think in person I stay really present.
And the short answer is it doesn't matter. If you fall asleep, you fall asleep. If you don't, you don't.
Right.
There's nothing that meditation should be.
Every time that I've ever fallen asleep, which is a lot, I always wake up at the end. It's like your body just knows.
Yeah.
Okay, it's over.
I get that.
For me, it's like, at a certain point, I'll be hearing the instructions coming in, but everything is so kind of inert here that it's like, we'll get around to that eventually.
Like I say, there's a lot worse than just getting really, really relaxed. I mean, that in itself is worth $1 million.
Or the price of admission.
I got you on that one.
I'm shocked.
It's a classic.
Yeah, it's a classic joke I make, Ruth. I like to fit in the line, that alone is worth the price of admission. But as you can notice, I used my comedy there to change it up a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
You have a really nice, relaxing voice, and
Yeah, that helps.
what you're reciting. I mean, are you using a script that you have memorized, or are you just really
Just going with it.
just going with it, whatever?
Yeah,
think
just
about.
going with it. I knew I wanted to touch on those 4 things, and I knew I wanted to start with a relaxation exercise. But other than that, just kind of go with it. And I would say I say the same things most of the time, but I don't know. I don't write them down anymore. I used to, but now I think it's just a matter of feeling it and letting it go where it goes. And if I'm meditating in my own way while I'm doing it, then that's a little easier too. So yeah, it's good stuff. Well, I think that's good for tonight, and I really appreciate y'all joining. And barbecue 5:30 on Sunday. Ruth, I will send you the details. Just in case.
Please.
Yeah.
Yay.
Thank you so much. I really enjoyed this.
I'm
Thanks for
glad you
including
did,
me.
and we're really happy that you were able to make it. So,
Yes.
So everyone else, great to see you. I'll see you in
Nice to meet
some of you
everyone.
on Saturday, some of you next Tuesday, and some of you in between. So y'all
Okay.
have a great night. Okay.
Cool.
Have a good one.
Good night.
Thank
Bye
you,
now.
Jeff.
Bye
Bye,
bye.
everyone.
Bye.